So João Augustus, who thought that he could put his feet up, needs to find a little extra for the final 4 minutes.
He's had a little breather, hasn't he?
Time against Saracens. Davis, Earl, Farrell got it away to Lewington. Daly, lovely handling from Sarries, and they're working it beyond the 10-metre line through Cinti. Willis. Farrell. Tizard to Dan. It's Tompkins, I should say, who's working it in this 15-metre channel. Earl. And that Lee Radford drilled defence getting a workout here again for Saints. Such an improved element of their game. It's been transformational, really. And they are holding Saracens here, penned in behind their 10-metre line for the moment. McFarland now. Snared by Mitchell, the ball loose. And somehow Tompkins has ripped it back. Incredible effort from Nick Tompkins. He's won the penalty.
Well, that was the game. If he doesn't get something there, they're gone. They've just got time, but they have to speed up now. This needs good field position. Bad angle for Daly, but he has to deliver for them. It's do or die. It's a really good kick from that angle as well.
Into the 22 with 2 minutes to play. Phil Dowson and Sam Vesti make their way down to the touchline. It's not quite over. Beautiful ball delivered by Gonzalez. Lewington. Maui.
Good work, thank you.
Sarries building quietly. Davis, Farrell, Daly, Cinti! Oh, it's magnificent from Saracens. Breathing life into their challenge. A tiny sliver of hope here.
What a finish we're given now. These Saracens do not lie down. Good kick initially from that man to get them the field position, but equally as important kick now to put them to within range of a three-pointer rather than needing a try.
Nerveless. Absolutely nerveless from Daly. And with less than a minute to play, Saracens are within a penalty or a drop goal of the final at Twickenham next Saturday. Lucio Cinti with a killer blow.
They are just in the background looking to check the foot wasn't in touch. No, nowhere near in touch. They've got to check these things. Such big games, such big moments. But what a finish we are in for.
Well, a test of all of their credentials here, Northampton. The restart from Furbank is taken in by Willis. They've asked the question of Saracens. You've got to go all the way upfield from here.
Just be patient, though. Don't risk anything. No high shots, no penalties. Don't give cheap field position away.
Farrell sends it on. Theo Dan, who is so difficult to bring down, is being held by Mayana Vanua, and Courtney Laws is in there, and Manny Yogan, and the maul has been called, and that's the game. The final act of Courtney Laws at the Gardens to win back possession, to win the match.
Wow. Give it up to Saracens for the way they kept themselves in this game right to the final minute. But I don't think anyone can argue with who the deserved winners were today. Not only for a performance of two top teams, I think playing at their A game. I think that wasn't one side playing not to their 100% ability, but Saints all season have been the best team in the league. And that is probably, what a moment this is here. I said before the game, in past seasons, Saints have been in semis and you've thought, well, they've done well to get here. They fully deserve to get here. And they've backed it up with a performance against the team that knows how to win these big games better than anyone else. In terms of player of the match, so difficult to choose when so many players played well for the Saints. Curtis Langdon, I thought, was absolutely outstanding. We mentioned the impact that George Furbank had from the back, but for me, the man that was constantly the little spark of genius for them was Alex Mitchell. And he is our Gallagher Premiership man of the match.
I totally agree. I think brilliance cancelled out brilliance, and it was just the occasion of a little piece of skill here and there, kicking the goals, taking the penalties, and ultimately, who'd have thought it? We've come to the Gardens and Northampton's scrum has got them to the Premiership final. It is so finely balanced, this league, and that was so evident this evening. He'll be devastated, as will Farrell. The Vunipola brothers, they've given everything to this club. They've had ups, they've had downs with all the controversy that went on off the field. But on the field, they have dominated rugby. And Farrell and the Vunipolas have been absolutely at the forefront of that.
Well, a decade on from that famous day at Twickenham, Saints will march on the headquarters of English rugby again. They've beaten the defending champions, and the Farrell era draws to a close. There'll be one more day in the sunshine for Courtney Laws, Owen Farrell, France bound, and the final score at Franklin's Gardens. Northampton 22, Saracens 20.